High in the Himalayas, a legend sleeps. The Yeti, a creature of myth and mystery, haunts the imagination. This elusive being, shrouded in folklore, is said to roam the icy, unforgiving peaks. To the local people, the Yeti is more than just a story. The Yeti is a guardian, a protector of the mountains. They're deeply woven into the cultural fabric of the Himalayas. Stories of the Yeti are passed down through generations. These tales are whispered around fires, instilling both awe and fear. The Yeti embodies the raw power and untamed wilderness of the Himalayas. The creature represents the mysteries that still linger in our world. But is the Yeti real? Could a creature so large and powerful truly exist undiscovered? Or is it simply a figment of our imagination, fueled by centuries of folklore? The answer, like the Yeti itself, remains elusive. The Yeti is known by many names. Mete whispers one ancient tongue, Migoi murmurs another, both evoking a sense of awe and terror. These names hint at a creature of immense size and strength. It is said to be covered in thick, shaggy hair, its footprints dwarfing those of any man. The Yeti is not alone in the world of cryptids. Similar creatures stalk the myths and legends of cultures across the globe. In the Pacific Northwest of North America, it is Bigfoot that leaves behind enormous tracks. The Caucasus Mountains of Russia echo with tales of the Almasty, a hairy humanoid said to inhabit its remote valleys. These stories, though separated by vast distances, share striking similarities. Could they be echoes of a shared truth, evidence of a type of creature unknown to science, or are they simply products of our innate desire to populate the unknown with the fantastical? The answer, like the Yeti's echoing call, remains lost in the windswept peaks. Stories of the Yeti have been shared for centuries by the people of the Himalayas, but it wasn't until the 19th century that the Western world truly took notice. As explorers ventured deeper into the Himalayas, they encountered these local tales. Intrigued, they began to document the stories. One such explorer was B.H. Hodgson, a British naturalist working in Nepal in the 1830s. Hodgson's account of a large, hairy bipedal creature spotted by his local guides is considered one of the first Western records of the Yeti. This account sparked curiosity in Europe and America. The Yeti was no longer a local legend. It was becoming a global phenomenon. Explorers, adventurers, and scientists alike were captivated by the possibility of an unknown primate lurking in the Himalayas. The hunt for the Yeti had begun. The 19th century marked a turning point in the story of the Yeti. Western explorers, driven by a thirst for discovery and fueled by tales from local guides, began to actively search for evidence of the creature. Their expeditions, often fraught with danger and hardship, brought back tantalizing accounts. These accounts, published in journals and newspapers, further ignited the public's imagination. The Yeti became a symbol of the unknown, a testament to the wildness that still existed in a world increasingly charted and mapped. The allure of the Yeti lay not just in its potential existence, but in what it represented. The thrill of discovery, the possibility of the extraordinary. However, despite numerous expeditions and countless hours spent scouring the treacherous terrain, concrete evidence remained elusive. The Yeti, it seemed, was as adept at eluding capture as it was at capturing the imagination. Section 5, Shipton's Enigma. The year was 1951. Eric Shipton, a renowned British mountaineer, was leading an expedition to explore the uncharted regions of Mount Everest. While traversing the Menlung Glacier, Shipton stumbled upon something extraordinary, a series of large humanoid footprints in the snow. Shipton, an experienced mountaineer and a keen observer, was convinced that the tracks were not those of any known animal. He meticulously photographed the footprints, capturing what would become one of the most iconic images in the annals of cryptozoology. The photograph, published upon Shipton's return, sent shockwaves through the world. Could this be the long-sought-after proof of the Yeti's existence? The image, clear and compelling, breathed new life into the legend. Section 6, Hillary's Quest. The Shipton photograph ignited a firestorm of interest in the Yeti. Among those captivated was Sir Edmund Hillary, a man who knew a thing or two about conquering the Himalayas. Having summited Mount Everest just a few years later, Hillary was no stranger to the challenges and mysteries of the mountains. Intrigued by the possibility of the Yeti's existence, Hillary organized an expedition in 1960, specifically to search for evidence of the creature. He consulted with local villagers, examined alleged Yeti scalps, and even collected samples of what was believed to be Yeti hair. While Hillary's expedition did not result in a definitive sighting of the creature, it did much to advance the study of the Yeti. His meticulous approach, combined with his stature in the world of exploration, brought a new level of seriousness to the search. Section 7. Science Steps In. The mid-20th century saw a shift in the approach to the Yeti legend. While previous decades were dominated by anecdotal accounts and expeditions seeking a glimpse of the creature, a new wave of scientists began to apply rigorous scientific methods to the mystery. Footprint analysis became a key area of study. Scientists meticulously compared plaster casts of alleged Yeti tracks with the footprints of known animals, searching for unique characteristics that might point to a new species. Hair samples purportedly belonging to the Yeti were subjected to microscopic examination and biochemical analysis. This scientific scrutiny, while failing to definitively prove the Yeti's existence, did manage to debunk many hoaxes and misidentifications. The Yeti, it seemed, was proving to be a more elusive subject than previously imagined. The Yeti's calling card, if it has one, is its footprint. Those enormous tracks imprinted in the pristine snow of the Himalayas have captivated imaginations for decades. But what do these footprints tell us? Are they truly evidence of an unknown primate? Or do they have a more mundane explanation? Scientists, using advanced techniques, have meticulously analyzed plaster casts of alleged Yeti footprints. They've compared them to the tracks of known animals, looking for telltale signs of pressure distribution, gait patterns, and anatomical features. The results have been intriguing, to say the least. While some tracks have been definitively attributed to bears, particularly the brown bear known to inhabit the Himalayas, others remain unexplained. These unexplained tracks, often displaying unusual size and morphology, continue to fuel the debate. In the age of genetic analysis, DNA evidence has become the gold standard in identifying and classifying species. It was only a matter of time before this powerful tool was applied to the mystery of the Yeti. Hair samples, bone fragments, and even scat, all purportedly belonging to the Yeti, have been collected and subjected to rigorous DNA analysis. The results, while eagerly anticipated by some, have so far failed to provide conclusive evidence of a new primate species. Most samples have been found to belong to known animals, such as bears, goats, and even humans. While a few samples have yielded inconclusive results, these have been attributed to contamination or degradation of the genetic material. Despite decades of research, countless expeditions, and the application of cutting-edge science, the Yeti remains an enigma. Concrete evidence of its existence remains elusive, yet the legend persists. Why does this creature, this myth, continue to captivate our imaginations? Perhaps it's the allure of the unknown, the tantalizing possibility that a creature so large and powerful could still elude discovery in a world increasingly mapped and explored. Or maybe it's the symbolic power of the Yeti, representing the wildness that still exists within us and the untamed corners of our planet. Whatever the reason, the Yeti continues to hold a special place in our collective consciousness. It's a reminder that there are still mysteries to be solved, stories to be told, and that the natural world is full of wonders yet to be revealed. The Yeti, a creature born of myth and legend, continues to fascinate and intrigue us. Is it real? The evidence, despite decades of searching, remains inconclusive, but perhaps the answer to that question is less important than the journey itself. The search for the Yeti has taken us to the highest peaks of the Himalayas, forced us to confront the limits of our knowledge, and reminded us of the power of the unknown. It has fueled countless expeditions, inspired generations of explorers, and sparked the imaginations of millions. In the end, the Yeti, whether a real creature or a figment of our collective imagination, serves as a powerful symbol. It represents the wildness that still exists in our world, the mysteries yet to be solved, and the enduring human spirit of exploration and discovery. And that, perhaps, is the greatest legacy of the Yeti. Is the Yeti a real creature or a symbol of nature's mystery? Thank you for exploring with us. Like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Creatures for more myths and mysteries. Keep exploring and keep questioning.